So it's time to get people out of the struggle buses and into the money train. But maybe if they don't like trains, maybe they like to just get in a yacht or something, you know? So definitely we can do those things. We're here to help everybody achieve as much as there is out there to achieve and get, and do it quickly, simply, and easily by simply following an easy to follow protocol, which involves participating in activities in a school called Acquisition Alliance School of Prosperity, and then just learning how it is that we make people actually make money out of the network marketing industry, whether they like network marketing or not, and even out of companies that they may not even like their products, but you can still get the money out of there. So that's what I teach. It's a simple, easy protocol. And tomorrow we're going to get into the back office of AAI and go all through it, all the bells and whistles, and why some things are there. But number one, all you need to do to become very, very successful in network marketing is commit yourself to one thing. Commit yourself to becoming a soldier of fortune in an army that's going out to eradicate poverty. And if you'll keep that at the forefront of your mind all the time, that you have the weapon and the power within what's happening at this school, within the provisions that we provide here, the way I teach you how to do what we do here, you have the weapons and the tools and the power to be part of eradicating poverty all around the world. And if you'll make that your mission, the financial rewards will be more than you'll ever dream of. You can't stop it from happening. Can't stop it. I'm going to tell you something I've noticed in the last month. This army, this crusade was on a march to eradicate poverty. And the more we talked about eradicating poverty and the more we went out there to share with people what we were doing, the more and more people were coming in to get involved in that crusade. And then something happened and we introduced something else that had a lot of money in it. And it's very attractive. And a lot of people are attracted to that money. But do you know what? Things actually slowed down. I'm going to tell you why. Because a mission to eradicate poverty is more powerful than the dream of making money. People will apply themselves to a principle. That's why they go to church on Sundays, and we have churches all over this country from shore to shore. You drive down some little towns and there's a church on every corner, and there isn't but about 20,000 people that live in that little town, but there's a church on every corner. It's not because they're going there to get money or get fed. They're going there because they're on a mission to practice their faith, to practice what they believe in, to worship and pray, and to come together as a group of people to effectively make a difference in the world. If you're spiritual, if you have faith, you're not going to just keep it to yourself. There's this little song called "Let Your Little Light Shine." That's what it's all about. And that's what people will do when they're on a mission. They'll let it be known they're on a mission. They're up to something. They got something on their mind, and they're aggressively wanting to make that thing become reality everywhere. And whatever you can imagine, you can make real. So if you can imagine that you could be part of eradicating poverty, you can make that real. And as you do that, guess what? Universal law goes into effect. God's law goes into effect. And the more you give, the more you reap. The more you put out into the world, the more comes back to you. The more you go out there to help somebody else achieve their dreams and rise up out of poverty. My main focus is not the people that already have enough. My main focus is the people who don't have enough. We have a weapon and a tool. We have this system right here is designed to take them out of poverty. We can turn them into millionaires, literally, with what we have. And in the interim of helping them become millionaires, guess what? You have to become a millionaire. You don't even have a choice about it, because you're positioned in a position in this thing that we're building. And you can't lose that position. You can't be knocked out of it. You can't fall out of it. You can't even fail. You can't really even fail. Now, if you don't participate and you don't try to do anything, well, you'll get the results of what we're doing, but it may take a while before you actually see it or feel it. But if you'll get busy and just decide, I'm going to be an active part, I'm going to be proactive in this crusade to eradicate poverty, and I'm going to go out there and show people how simple and easy it is to turn on more income that keeps growing, that gets bigger and bigger and bigger every single month. And it just continues to keep coming in over and over and over every single month. Now, that doesn't happen for everybody in network marketing. But if you follow this protocol, it will happen for you, and it will happen for all the people that you introduce this to, that you bring into this school, and they learn how we do what we do. As they learn how we make this happen, it's different, it's unique. It's not the same as going out there signing people up in this, that, and the other and seeing if they can sell that stuff. I don't talk much about products and services. I don't sell stuff. I just teach people how to take advantage of those compensation plans that are out there. And if you build this correctly, and that's what the school allows you to do, is position yourself to be positioned with somebody who introduced you to this, who has other people above them that are bringing more people in. And as they do that, this funny little thing happens called spillover, and they wind up putting people underneath you that you don't even know. And that's putting money in your pocket. So if you just come in here and you learn how to ride the money train, you'll be able to get out of the struggle bus forever. Forever. Just learn to follow the protocol that we teach here at the school. So every morning at 11 a.m., we open this up. In fact, this stays open all the time. Most all the time, this is always open for people to come in here and chat, share, learn, ask for help. This Zoom call stays open 24 hours for that purpose. So if people need a question answered, they don't have to wait for a reply of an email or somebody to answer the phone or whatever. There's different people in here all the time. Most of these people know the answer to the questions that somebody might pop in here and ask. A lot of people in here have been here for riding this money train, building up their forever team. The email went out today with a recording in it about building your forever team. If you got new people that you haven't signed up yet, send it to them. You know, people in network marketing that are doing something in network marketing, but they're struggling and not really making any money, send them that video. Send them that email. Just be sure you take off your personal details off of the bottom of it and send it to them. But that's what this is about. This is about becoming an army of people connected to each other that are out there working together, and that everything we do affects each other in a positive way. No activity, no results. You got activity, everybody wins. The more activity everybody does, the more everybody wins. We're creating the ultimate win-win deal that ever was, and it won't ever stop. It'll just continue and continue and continue and continue to produce for you. If you first just make that commitment, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to help as many people as I know get out of poverty. If they're in poverty, I'm going to help them get out of poverty. If they're doing okay, they're going to do better. If they're wealthy, but they don't like poverty, they don't like the effects that poverty has on civilization as a whole, they see the problems that it breeds, and they want to do something about it, well, come in here and get engaged with this. You'll become even more wealthy. Just a side effect of what we do. Everybody makes money. Everybody gets paid. Everybody receives more than what they give out. The more effort you put in, the more you get out of something. That's pretty true of anything. But this is designed so that you can't fail. You cannot fail when you come to school. You coming in here on the struggle bus, but you're going to walk out of here riding the locomotive that's going full steam ahead to nothing but it moves forward. It doesn't even move backwards. Can't move backwards, can only move forwards, because we're just collecting more people along the way, taking them with us on this ride, on this journey. So what we do here is unique to anything anybody's doing anywhere else in the network marketing industry. We teach people how to turn the money on. And if they participate, we make it happen, as long as they're willing to participate with us and they got a half a heart to hate poverty and want to go out there and do something about it. A half a heart to hate poverty. A half a heart to hate poverty. Poverty does terrible things to people. It causes people to do terrible things. Absolutely horrible. It's not what God wants for people. It's not. Nowhere in the Bible did I ever read that it said anything about God wanting his people to be poor. He said the poor will always be among you, but we have the will and the ability to make choices about everything in our life. Everything. And we can choose to obliterate poverty. We can choose to wipe poverty out. We can choose to rise people up so they can stand tall and be proud. If you ever stop and think about how does a person living in poverty actually feel? What kind of thoughts are going through their mind? Think about it. Try to put yourself in somebody else's shoes and understand what it's like to be there. When you go out and help that person, you're going to change everything about their life. And the first thing you're going to do is give them the ability to restore their hope. H-O-P-E, hope. Every person must have hope. Never let go of the last little mustard seed of hope. And with that mustard seed, as tiny as it is, if you just have that much faith in what you believe in, then you can get through anything. Whatever challenges come your way, you will overcome them with just a little tiny bit of hope and faith. But people who have lived in so much poverty often lose that last little tiny ounce of hope and faith. Poverty causes people to do terribly desperate things. So recognize that if you take on the challenge here, you dedicate yourself to eradicating poverty with us, you might actually really save someone's life. That's something to be proud of. That's something that should give you more fulfillment than any of the money you ever get here. Knowing that you did something that restored somebody's faith and hope. And maybe they regained a desire to want to live again. That's the kind of stuff we can do here. It's powerful. But it's only powerful because you put it to work. You apply it. You share it with people. Maybe they don't want it. Maybe they have negative things to say. Know that that comes from a place of not knowing and fear. Give them time to watch you. They will come around. The art of gentle persuasion. You can bring anybody around to this because it's not hard to do. It's very, very easy. We teach it every morning here, how to do what we do. It's as simple as learning how to copy and paste. We actually will show you how you can change your life here, sitting at home in your pajamas in your bed. You don't even have to go outside and weather the storms. You can just sit at home in your nice little cozy bed and just copy and paste away and make things happen. Show other people how they can be part of helping eradicate poverty. Some of the people who will need this the most will reject it. But they will come around if you practice the art of gentle persuasion. You keep educating, you keep talking to them, you keep giving them little nuggets to chew on, little things to think about. They start to see things happening. It's free to make an account in the school. It's absolutely free. If you just get them to understand, hey, just fill out this form and make this free account and start coming to these classes. It's free. It's free. Come learn what these people are doing. they will come around. You're not asking them to put out any money to come and learn. It's free. Come in here every morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, right here. The best education on how to change your life is happening right here every morning. We're making it happen. We're helping people learn how to make it happen for themselves. And it's nothing more than learning how to copy and paste a certain thing in a certain place. And once you learn how to do that, you can just do it all the time and it'll just change things in your life. You'll begin to see the change happening. It absolutely gets results. It's been proven. It gets results. Anybody can do it. A kid can do this. By the way, there's no age requirement to what we do. Any junior high or high school kid could be doing this for themselves and earning the money they need to go to college without a student loan. You could easily acquire what you need to go to school and never have to have a student loan through your entire education. Teach kids how to do what we do. Let them get a foothold on life so they're not in debt when they get finished with school. They can enjoy life. And they know what they know what they've learned, but maybe they won't even have to have a job to support themselves because they learned a better way to do it. Maybe if they've learned to be a doctor, they can go out there and give free medical services because they don't need to get paid for those services. They have figured out a better way to create the money that they need to survive and the money that they need. They could be a multimillionaire before they graduate from college. A multimillionaire. Why would they need a job? Why would they even need to have a practice somewhere? They could have a practice, open it up, support it out of their own back pocket, and offer free services. That's the kind of stuff the world needs right now. We can help kids do that instead of having them come out of college in debt and then going to work for somebody else. There's a better way to do things. There's a better way to do network marketing. And it doesn't even involve you selling a product or a service. It involves you learning how to duplicate an activity that very simply results in you getting to take money out of network marketing companies. Not just one, but many simultaneously at the same time. And it all happens because of something that we teach here. So if you come in here in the mornings on this call, you'll get training for free. You'll learn how it is that we do what we do, and we'll change your life. And then you're going to go out and change somebody else's life, who's going to go out and change somebody else's life, who's going to change somebody else's life. And you're not going to quit with just one person. You're going to share it with at least two. And then you're going to go, well, that was easy. I'm going to go get two more. And then I'm going to go get two more. And basically, you're never going to stop because you're going to feel guilty for not sharing it with somebody. When you know you've got the tool and the weapon that will eradicate poverty, that will change people's life, how could you possibly keep that a secret and sleep at night? Got to have some guilt going on there. You got something that will change the world, but you're going to keep it to yourself. The more people that get in here and actively share it repeatedly, as much as they possibly can, together collectively creates what's called synergy. Synergy is the energy that will change the world. It only takes a handful of people doing a simple little action who teach somebody else to do it to start the ripple effect that continues and continues to become larger and larger and larger until it creates a tidal wave. That's what we can do here. That's what we have the ability to do here. It's simple, it's easy, everybody can do it. And the money that's involved to get started can be as little as $6. $6. That's all. $6. And that can result in coming back to you so many times that you're earning $8,000 out of that over and over and over. You got $8,000 coming back to you over and over and over. And it all just started with nothing more than $6 and never cost you another penny. And maybe then you see how that works. So you go, okay, I'm going to put $10 over here in this other thing. And then you watch that do the same thing. All those people that got excited about the little $6 thing, oh, they're going to come right over there with you into that little $10 thing. And guess what? Now you're cranking out thousands of dollars more out of something that only started with $10. This is what we teach people how to do here. This is how we start them on the road to becoming multimillionaires. There is no reason for anyone ever not to become a multimillionaire here. It has nothing more or nothing less to do with anything other than how much do you care? How many people can you share this with? That's how you become a millionaire, quick and easy and fast. By everybody caring and sharing. Sharing is caring, caring is sharing. And this is how we change the world, simple and easily, on nothing more than maybe $6 or $10. Then we turn on some bigger money with a little bit bigger money that we apply to something else. Maybe it's an advertising product that's people are buying advertising, and the next thing you know, you're making money. You know, you're making so much money because other people are buying advertising. You get your advertising for free. This is the kind of stuff that we do here. And everybody gets it. Everybody wins. Everybody gets the same results if they just simply choose to participate and learn how to do what we do. So I'm going to encourage you to try to show up here at 8 a.m. in the morning to get the hands-on of the activity it is that we teach you to do, the copy pasting thing. Come in here at 8 o'clock in the morning and learn how to do that. Watch how easy it is. You can do it too. People who are doing it, the people who do it get results. They get results. They're not talking to people that they know. They're not talking to their friends, family, neighbors, and all of that, which you will want to do that. But I'll promise you, most of them will be negative. But if you do this other little thing too, while you spend a little time talking to them, if they want to be negative, you're like, okay, whatever. And you do this other little thing we teach you to do, you'll be finding people out there in the world that you don't even know that are going to get absolutely excited about what you're sharing with them. And they're going to want to get involved. And guess what? Things start happening for you. So yes, you want to share this with everybody you know, because for every person who says no, there's somebody out there that'll say yes. Don't worry about the no's. Go to collect no's. Be a collector of the word no. I'm going to go out today and see how many no's I can get. I promise you, if you talk to about 10 people about this, you're probably going to get about 50% of them are going to say, that's interesting. Yeah, I'll put $6 there. Yeah, I'll put $10 there. You'd be surprised. But if you don't ever share it with them, that won't happen. You got to share it with them. You got to get armed with our literature, with some printouts, maybe a t-shirt, some of the things that we have for promoting this crusade to kill poverty. People will ask you questions about your t-shirt. People will want to know more information. You hand them a card that talks about how $10 can become $3,905 a month coming in month after month after month, and you can actually maybe create that in about 7 days. Provided that everybody screws their head on and gets this bigger picture, and goes, oh, that's easy enough. Okay, yeah. I'll go talk to 10 people every day. I'll find 10 people every day to talk to. I'll carry that little card around with me and make sure I hand it out to at least 10 people. Out of that, you're at least going to get 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 out of that. There's a law of averages out there that's involved in everything you do. When it comes to something like this, any kind of sales out there, there's a law of averages. There's a certain number of people that if you talk to them, you're going to get a certain number of those people that say, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, cool. And then they go do the same thing you did. And that's all you're really working for here. If you can just attract maybe 2 people a day, either by what we teach you or by people that you talk to when you're moving around in the world, if you can just attract maybe 1 or 2 people every day, you're on the way to real financial success. Because It's going to be easy to get them because you're going to be showing them something that will change their life on nothing more than maybe $10 or $6. It's simple, it's easy, no sweat, price of a couple of Happy Meals, maybe less. I think a Happy Meal costs more than that now, actually. But it's so simple, so easy, and it's so small a denomination of financial involvement that it can come back to them so fast that they start to see those results and they're ready to just share it with everybody. Share it with everybody. And the more everybody's sharing, the faster this happens. So we're not here to teach you how to get rich quick. We're here to teach you how to get rich slow as fast as you can, but with a guaranteed method that everybody will win if they just choose to participate in whatever capacity that is. Maybe they will talk to 10 people a day. Maybe they only talk to 2 people a day. Doesn't matter. Just try to talk to somebody or try to send out some emails or something so that you can try to attract 1 or 2 people every day. If that's all you did, if everybody did that, everybody just attracted 1 or 2 people a day, you'd be moving towards being a multimillionaire pretty fast. Because the thing picks up momentum. As you bring more and more people in here to learn about how this is and how it works, it starts picking up momentum as they bring more people. And pretty soon, your little group of people becomes maybe, so you start out tomorrow with 2 people, and the next day those 2 bring 2, so it doubles. And now you got 4 people. Those 4 go get 1 each, and the other 2 you already had, so you got 6 people. They all go get 1 more each. That's 6 more people. There's 12 people. Power of multiplication takes effect. And you're looking at one day you got 200 people, the next day you got 400 people. That's just everybody brought 1 more person the next day, 400 people. Things that we do in here, maybe you're only getting $1 a person every month. But if you've got 10 people, then it won't take you very long to get 10 people, I'll tell you that. So as those 10 people go get 1 more each, now you got 20. The next day, those 20 go get 1 more each. Maybe they talk to 10 or 20 people, but they got 1. So it doubles in size. So the next day you got 40 people. The next day, everybody did it again. Bam, 80 people. We're not even into 4 days yet here. 80 people. Because everybody just got 1 more. So the goal here is to get yourself 4 or 5 people going, and then it starts just doubling, and the power of momentum takes place. And the next thing you know, you're sitting on 1,000 people, and those 1,000 people all go get 1 more person. Bam, you're 2,000 people. You just got a double pay raise. You went from $1,000, if you're just getting $1 a person, you went from $1,000 to $2,000 overnight. Where can you do that kind of stuff? You can't do that at a job. They're not going to double your income overnight. But that's the kind of stuff that can happen here and does happen by people learning how to do what we do and following the simple protocol. It's very, very simple. It's kids play. It's so elementary. Elementary. You know, any 6th grader could do it. Are you as smart as a 6th grader? Can you copy and paste? If you can read on a 3rd grade level, I'm going to tell you what, I haven't seen anything out there in what we're doing that required anybody to be able to read past about a 3rd grade level. If you can do those things, you can do this very easily, very successfully. And you will get the results because we've already proven that it works. And you'll get the same results that those people get just doing what they do. It is elementary child's play. But if you just apply it, you just do it, you just commit yourself to doing it, you'll make things happen. You'll eradicate a lot of poverty with us. You'll be responsible for helping us change the world. I think that's a great thing to be in charge of, changing the world for the better. We've all been given some homework to do here to change the world. You get to do it at home. You can work from home and literally change the world for the better. When we eradicate poverty, one person at a time, one $10 at a time, or one $6 at a time, for every single person we do this with, we are making a dent in poverty. Homework. Learn how to do it and just do it. Just do it. Make it happen. Together, the more we all apply ourselves to it, the faster we'll see the results overall throughout the world as we celebrate the victories of the people that we helped. And just think about how they'll feel about you because you shared it with them. You showed it to them. You were the one that turned them on to it. They're going to love you forever. Their kids are going to love you. Their grandkids are going to love you. You have an opportunity right here to create your own destiny. Create your own destiny by helping somebody else create theirs. It's amazing. It's simple. It's easy. It works. We're just showing you a simple way to do something that not the average person knows about. There's millions and millions of people in network marketing, but they don't know how to do what we do. And that's why you hear so many stories about people who get into network marketing don't make any money. But if you come in here and you apply yourself to learning what it is that we teach, you will make the money. You will have a lot of people following behind you, pushing you up the ladder of success. And it won't slow down. It'll only speed up. The more effort you put into it, the more it speeds up. You don't like your job? You want to quit working your job? You want to get out of your job? I think there's kids out there that need a work ethic and they need your job worse than you do. Maybe you agree. This is your opportunity to do something, finally something that will work for you. No matter what you've done in the past, this will work for you if you just plug into it. Nobody fails in this school. You can't even drop out. The way we do these things, we lock you into a place where you've got the ability to have people put underneath you that are going to go out and get some more people. And as they do that, they're pushing money into your pocket. Now, who's going to drop out of that? That's the way we do things here. The people that are already here or keep bringing new people, those people go underneath the new people. Then all those people go get some more people and put them underneath the newest people that just came in. And we just keep doing that. And we just keep doing that. So you can't fail. You can't fail. If you just understand this and you engage with us, you cannot fail. You cannot fail. And not only that, you will become part of the solution to your own financial problems as well as other people's problems. Every person who participates becomes the solution, part of the solution. I heard somebody once say in a public speaking event that I went to, and I don't remember who it was, but said, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. What part are you? Are you part of the solution or part of the problem? So here's the deal. For that which much is, whom much is given, much is expected. You've now been given the keys to turn on all the money you could ever want. I would say that's a pretty big gift. And to be able to do it in a very simple, easy manner that doesn't involve you having to be a super salesman, know a bunch of closing techniques, have to make a bunch of testimonies about some stuff, buy a bunch of samples and sample them out and give away product and all kinds of stuff. You won't ever have to do any of those things. In fact, you'll never have to talk about a product at all. But you'll have people engaging with you in whatever product lines you may be selling now because you learn how to ride this money train. You decide to get out of the struggle bus. You're going to do it differently. You're going to get on the money train. And when you do, you're going to see that we have a system that helps you wind up having people signing up with you in whatever it is that you're doing that you're currently not making any money at, because you can't get anybody to stay in there. They don't go get anybody new. We can change all of that for you by the way that we do what we do. But you got to come to class to learn it. And if you don't come to class, you at least need to tap into the recordings. So sometimes they go out in some emails. There was an email went out today to all the students that are enrolled. They got the recording from this morning already. It's out there in their email. But there's an area in the back office where the recordings of the trainings are stored, and you can access them 24 hours a day, whenever it's convenient for you. If you'll tap into those recordings and start listening to them, your little light bulb's going to come on, and you're going to go, oh, now I get this. You're going to go, wow, this is different. We're not a network marketing opportunity, but I will teach you how to get money out of any network marketing company. I don't promote products. I don't sell opportunities. It's not what I do. I teach people how to get the money out of the companies. But you got to come to class. You got to learn how it works, or at least listen to the recordings. So hope everybody here already has their back office to the school. You filled out the form. You got the login details mailed to you. You verified your email address and all of that. You got that back office to the school. You can get in there and start searching around. Tomorrow at 11 a.m., I'm going to be giving a tour of that. It's going to be recorded. It's going to go out in the email tomorrow. So be sure you get a hold of somebody's link here and you make yourself that account and get into that school. It is free. Log into the back office. Look around. You may go, oh, I don't know what all this is. This is confusing. Where am I? I don't know. I'm lost in the halls of this school. Don't worry about it. The recording will guide you all the way through. And you'll see that we've got some pretty cool stuff in there and some tricks. We're going to teach you some tricks to turning the money on. It's very simple and very easy, and it ain't going to cost you much money. It might cost you $6, maybe $10, maybe you spend $16. But you can start with that little bit right there and just experience what it is that we do, and then move up the ladder to the next thing and the next thing. You can graduate from, preschool to kindergarten kind of stuff here. And every time you do that, you're just moving into a bigger level of earnings, more money. But you need to learn how to do the very basic stuff. So you need to come to boot camp. You come in here in the mornings. We have this boot camp thing where everybody commits themselves to this crusade and learns how to pick up the weapons and use them, how to get the job done, so we can get out there and get to battle and eradicate poverty. We're out with a vengeance to kill poverty. It's what it's really, really all about. But the side effect of that is everybody gets to become very wealthy. So wealthy that hopefully you'll participate in philanthropy, because that's my motto, moving millions of people from poverty to philanthropy. That's what I'm all about. People having enough money, they got to look for places to give it away. That's when we know we've really done what we set out to do. We got millions of people participating in philanthropy all over the world. Some people who actually started out in the deepest depths of poverty, where $6 was maybe a pinch for them. And then $6 becomes nothing. How many people can you help get out of poverty on only $6? How many people would you be willing to pay it forward to help them get out of poverty with nothing more than $6? That's how easy it is to actually eradicate poverty. Not any more than $6 to change people's lives forever. Absolutely forever. So be sure you get your link to the back office of the school. Log in there, look around, check all the links out, watch the videos, but come to class right here, musezoom.com at 11 a.m. every day, Monday through Friday. And come in here at 8 a.m. in the morning, Eastern time. These are all Eastern times that I talk about. At 8 a.m., you can watch our champion people at work showing you how they do what they do that gets the results and why they're sitting where they're sitting. Come to class. Come to class. Learn to do what they do. It's absolutely free. Absolutely free. Absolutely free. We're different. We're unique. We are a crusade out to kill poverty. So we hope you join us and stand tall and be proud to be part of us, because we're a tough group and we mean business. And you can be proud of what you do here when you work with us. All right. Anybody have any questions tonight? Any questions? Welcome, everybody. We're so glad that you're here. It thrills me to see more people on here every day, joining in this army. The more people that come on here, the more effective I know we're becoming at reaching our goals of changing the world. So I appreciate each and every person that comes in here and spends the time to listen and learn, and then go out there and apply it. Go out there and set your mind on just changing other people's lives. You will change your own in the course of doing so. Zig Ziglar said it. If you put your focus on helping somebody else have what they need, have what they desire, your needs and what you want will be more than you ever dreamed it could be. Your needs will be met. You'll be well taken care of. Put other people first. Yeah. So anyway, I am thrilled that you're all here tonight. And if you do have any questions, you'll just unmute. If you know how to raise your hand. My first and foremost priority with these calls and being on this Zoom all the time is to make sure that people get their questions answered, so they kind of get a feel for understanding what they have, because I know that people who don't understand don't do anything. How are you going to talk about something you don't even understand? So while it seems a little confusing maybe at first, some people have a little difficulty wrapping their head around it, because it actually kind of goes against what most people have been taught forever. Especially in the network marketing industry. Most people will tell you you can't create diversified income out of network marketing. Well, I'm here to tell you it's absolutely a lie. You absolutely can. And we do it all day, every day. Help people create diversified income. We're going to help you build one team of people. They become your battalion in this army, but they're your forever team. They're always with you. They'll never be gone from you. They'll always be right there. And the more they learn how to do what we do, the more effective they will be as well. And together, we're just going to wrap around this world and make a difference. Just absolutely sweep it clean of poverty. Sweep it clean as much as we can. Do I have Joseph on the call tonight? Joseph, are you here? Wonderful. Yes, I'm going to let you speak a little bit and close this out for us tonight. And if you have some time, I'd still like to talk to you tonight. But yeah, but I'm going to turn it over to you.
Well, I'm sort of short at words at the end. It seemed I've been in the lab, phone call, and just building this excitement, and so excited about the foundation. And I'm speaking foundation because once you launch all the things that you're putting together, it's just going to be so exciting. But, the school and the foundation and the forever team is one of the points that I want, to drive home for us that are here on the call, is to understand the principles of the school and the money train and the concept, so that whatever the product is, whether it's the Crusade for Poverty, which is represented as a whole, but it may be the 14 Eagles program, or it may be the traffic exchange or GDI or whatever tool. If you learn the fundamentals, the tool can be replaced. So it may be something that you have a passion for, something that you want to support. Maybe it's animals, or maybe it's something else. And you want to support that effort. You can take whatever product or service that represents and apply it in this formula of building that forever team, that when you share that information, you're in a group of like-minded individuals that care about others, and those that have the mindset to eradicate poverty, they also have compassion toward other people. And the business side of you learning with them, becoming acquainted with them, establishing relationships, and making new friends, which is one of the other wonderful benefits of being here. You're getting to meet people in different countries, but they have the same mindset as you, which is to eradicate poverty and improve the quality of life for others. So back to the idea of whether it was something for, you know, the pets or any other product, when you bring that and you put it on your money train, and there's going to be a lot more training for that to show you how to use that tool. When you put it there, the people that you bring here and they look at your money train, they'll see that opportunity, they'll see that product, they'll see that service, and they may buy on just because you represented it. And then once they see the cause and they catch on, they'll go forward. But also, there are going to be some who are just going to follow your lead because they trust you. They in this business, there's a phrase of people knowing, liking, and trusting you. So they get to know you here. They like what you're doing because they're doing the same thing. And then they'll trust that it's a worthwhile endeavor worthy of their time. And they'll at least give it an honest look. And then they'll decide whether or not they're going to go forward or not. So once they join on, with that, that's the principle that Liesl mentions a lot to when they say, hey, when you see this, and this is a compensation plan, all of these people that are here, they're going to come on board and do it with you. She's speaking already at that level of trust that is established from growing together, learning together, making mistakes together, correcting the mistakes together. That's why the Zoom call is here, so that you can bring your prospects and learn how to get them acclimated and introduced to whatever's going on in a comfortable environment, so that they can see that, number one, that they're not alone, number two, that there's other people that care about what they care about, and that they have support to learn, grow, and nurture. And then once they do that, they'll be able to take that and duplicate it. And that's one of the most important components of this to be successful, is the ability to share the vision so that others can share the vision as well, so that they can duplicate what you're doing. And so these tapings that are done, the memes that are done, all the things that are in your back office for AAI, they're very crucial and instrumental, and they can help you be successful in getting your message out and communicating to your target market and effectively eradicating poverty. And I say, you're doing it one pocket at a time, and I'm beginning with mine. So the best example that people see is you. You're a living billboard for many things that you don't even know. And, you know, a lot of people are watching you. And if they see you be successful, if they see you happy, if they see you sharing certain things, they have the inclination to follow you sometimes. And so that's why having these successful steps, you know, are very, very crucial. And
Nope. Where'd you go, Joseph? You got
be
muted,
able
Joseph.
to know, sorry about that, be
Sorry.
able to know we're on the right track and that we're doing the right thing. So with that, you know, I'm just excited about the things. I want to say, stay tuned, keep your eyes open, because developments are happening fast. There are going to be changes probably every day, and more trainings available to help you, you know, become more efficient in what you're doing. But I want to thank, you know, everybody for taking time out of their busy schedule, and to put their hand to the plow to eradicate this poverty, and, you know, bring down into a smaller vision of you and two. If you share it with two people, let them catch the vision, find two people that can have that compassion, you know, because that's what's going to be necessary. They're going to have to be able to see it like you see it. And they come here like you came. Nobody made you come. You had a desire, you saw something. If you can share what you saw and share what your desire is and share your story, that's more compelling a lot of times than a polished presentation and, you know, a meticulously written speech. people want to see your passion. People want to see that you care, you know, and people want to know that you care. I think there's a phrase that say people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, something like that. So, you know, that's what I see here in the day-to-day activity. And I've never met anybody with more passion, especially for the eradication of poverty, than Lethal Liesel, because she lives this thing inside and out. She's has such a vision for it. And, you know, I'm just excited to be and happy to be part of helping this come to development. And so with that, I'm gonna quit running my mouth and turn it back over to you, uh, Sister Liesel, and just thank you for your vision and your energy. And, you know, definitely pray for your protection and your guidance, because, you know, it takes a lot to do what you do, you know, and we appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Joseph. You're so sweet. But I don't do it. I'm not doing it for any accolades. I'm here to just do it because it needs to be done. I was called to do it. So it's a service that I feel honored to provide and to facilitate. And I do take it very, very, very seriously. I recognize the power in what we have, what it can do. And I feel like it would be an ultimate sin for me to choose not to step up to the plate and do what I've been called to do here. So there was obvious a reason for my struggling through network marketing for almost 40 years, right around 40 years. So, you know, finally the light bulb came on. You know, it's kind of like Moses going around, you know, walking around for 40 years when he could have just walked right on in. So, you know, it took me a long time to figure it out, but, you know, I guess God was talking to me, wanted me to do something, and I just wasn't listening. So when I finally decided to perk up and pay attention, you know, it all unfolded right there in front. Sometimes what we need is right in front of us and we just don't know it and we don't know how to go about it. And then all of a sudden, oh yeah, the aha moment. So yeah, I have those quite often. But anyway, I'm so grateful that others see the light in what we're doing and the power, and are stepping up to the plate themselves to carry this on, to carry this torch, to carry a sword and go out there. I say your tongue is that double-edged sword. You have the weapon right here with what we have. The more you share it with people, your tongue is your double-edged sword out there slashing away at poverty. So just never quit talking about it. Never give up on it. Some people will take it readily. They're hungry. They're looking for something. Other people will not. Other people will sneer, make jokes, be silly, you know, slam it, whatever. You just got to let that stuff go right over your head. It's their loss, not yours. It's their loss, not yours. People who don't know things make judgments and say things, uneducated opinions. That's all that is, uneducated opinions. You can't let that have any value in your life. You just move on to somebody else who's hungry, desperate, tired, and just keep on going. Joseph, I'm gonna let you pray us out of here tonight. I'll see you guys in the morning. If you need something tonight, I'm still here. You got people need to make accounts in 14 Eagles. So let's get her done. Zimper 5.
Do or die.
Yeah.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, Lord, we thank you today for everyone that is here. We thank you for this opportunity to eradicate poverty. We thank you for all of the tools that are being put into place. We thank you for the people that are going to come. We thank you for the platforms and services that we're going to use, those that are going to be coming to us in the future. We thank you for that as well. And so we just ask that you would help us to see our part and do our part and help others see and do the same. And we'll be back in the morning.
All right. God bless. Thank you so much.
Hello, Lazo.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, Mr. Robert.
Yeah, I had to step away from the phone. I had to do my delivery, my package delivery, my granddaughter. So I might have missed something, but you know, I was back.
Well, we just missed you.
Oh, you did? Well, Okay, well, I want you to know that I still step away. So if there was something I missed, I want to make sure I caught up with you guys.
Yeah, well, we always miss you when you're not here, but um, you're our number one guy. You know what we're doing inside out. So
Well, I'm trying to keep up with you guys, moving pretty fast. I'll tell you that.
yeah, things are it's strong. What we got is strong. So yeah,
Okay, well, I guess I'll see you guys in the morning then,
in
okay?
the morning.
All
All
right.
righty.
Everybody have a good
Thanks,
night.
Robert.
Bye bye
God
now.
bless.
Okay.
Sweet dreams. All right. So, Mr. Joseph, are you still on? Do you have time to visit with me tonight on a call? Go over some game planning? Has anybody got any questions? Anything you need some assistance with? No question is too small or unwarranted. So,
I'll just say some lights have gone on for me today, and I'm grateful to Robert for all that he's doing.
who is this? Robert?
This is Wida, but
Uh-huh.
I'm thanking Robert for what for his programs in the morning, for his sessions in the morning.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see you showing up there too.
The more I listen, the more it sinks in, and I'm getting a better grip. So
yeah, it's a little tricky just learning your way around those websites and everything, but once you learn it, it's easy. You
yeah,
know, it's just a click here and a copy paste there, and
I
yeah.
know. A couple of times I started to ask a question, but as soon as it came to my mind, he said it, and I thought, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's narrating it very well. It's amazing. So we are recording all of that, and it's going to be in a folder in the back office where people can access it at any time and catch those, even if they can't be on the call at that time of the morning. But
Okay.
yeah, but he is dedicated to what he does. He's proven that it works. Single-handedly brought in nearly 1,000 people here in less than 2 years' time. By himself.
I saw those lights coming on, so I knew that people were, that's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've just been doing it the wrong way for a long time.
Yep. Everybody has, because we evolved from the old school when, you didn't even have a cell phone, you had a pager. The internet wasn't even thought of, I don't think, at that time. So, most people evolved out of that, and they've learned how to, that it required certain behaviors and mannerisms of, developing skills of communication with people and everything. It's all simplified now. It's so simplified.
I like it.
Mhm. Yeah, and the playing field is leveled for everybody to get the same results.
It
Because
is.
you're using the same tool. You're using a tool, and you're just putting it in different places, and it does the work for you. The tool does the heavy lifting. You just got to get it out there. So, yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I was thinking today about you being in those classes, because I see that you're there in the mornings. And I was thinking about, her sponsor. There's this guy, Greg Phillips. She's going to out-sponsor him.
You know what?
You're going to surprise him.
I was thinking that this morning. I said, I'm going to have to teach him how to do this.
Mm-hmm. Hey, have you checked into what they're doing? Have you caught on to this? Yeah.
I know he has a job, so I know that probably keeps him kind of busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's gonna see the results. He'll feel the results
Oh,
of
yeah.
what you do. So yeah, but even somebody who has a job, it doesn't take that long to do this thing. Robert spends about 2 hours every day doing it religiously. He just budgeted in 2 hours every day to do it. And that's why he's got the numbers showing that he does.
He's a good teacher, so I'm going to follow him closely.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just do what he does. And Susan, same thing. She's been doing it right along beside him. They have a little friendly competition actually going on.
I thought they did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then we had a little competition. We actually generated a competition for everybody with this traffic exchange pre-launch thing with, you know, who could bring in the most leads would get to the top. Well, Robert just smacked down on it, man. He had over 100 people interested in it in less than a month.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Just doing what he does, you know, nothing special, just doing what he does. But it was the tool that he was using. It was the video, which you all have it. You have what he used in
Right.
the office. So if you just use that same tool and do what he did, and we're going to enhance it. Joseph here is going to be working with me as soon as I can get him here connected up here with me. We've got some ideas to enhance that tool. It's going to be even more powerful. You're going to get more results faster. Wow, it's going to be amazing. That traffic.
Let me ask you one other question.
Mhm.
You said something about an avatar.
Yeah, that's what we're going to put on your capture pages. So he already has them made. We have one avatar already made that you can get. So right now we're offering it in pre-launch. You can get the avatars for $20, but we're going to apply these avatars to a compensation plan. So the avatars are actually a feature put on your website, on your referral link, your referral page, that talk to people. When they click on your link, it opens up and this little person starts talking to them. So it's kind of like almost engaging with them, you know, and they're watching it. It moves around and talks and everything. So it's expressing some things to them to get them interested to want to watch that video that's on that link. And so this is what we're going to be doing, is making the avatars actually a product line in the school, accompanied yet with another compensation plan. It'll be around $20 and you'll pay $20 a month to keep it active on your capture page. But by every person who has it, you're actually making money because you're getting paid in the compensation plan because everybody's using them. You know, they're all using them, but this is going to be a product you're really going to use. Most products that I buy and pay for in network marketing, I don't even use them. Got no use for them, but I pay for them every month. And some stuff I just throw away.
Yeah.
I pay for it because I have a downline who's paying for it too, and I got to pay for it so that I can get the money, whether I want the products or not. So if it's something that I don't really want, I'll usually give it away. I give things away all the time. I'm like, oh, you know, here, have this stuff, whatever it is. I don't know, you know, here. And so I don't really have the need for the products, but I'm going to pay for them every month because I would be leaving money on the table if I didn't pay my own.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah. Yeah. So anyway, that all is it's just part of the system. It's just part of the system. But having products, developing products that you guys will actually benefit from having, that are going to bump up your success rate and turning that into yet another stream of income for you. Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
That gets me excited. So that's what we're doing with Joseph, and we're working on several things like that that will be added to your arsenal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Good.
Yeah. Some cool stuff coming your way. It's going to just bump things up, make things more rock and roll, successful, just cranking. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun time.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless.
You have a good night.
I'll see you in the morning.
Yes, I'll be there.
All right. Take care.